I have sheets I can give you guys too. I just wanted you to have something scratched pad too.
I'll get some for him. I'll be back
Okay.
in 3 seconds.
Can I have someone pass these out? Yeah. I'm gonna give you something called a T-chart. Have you guys used a T-chart before? Yeah? This one's kinda different. I know a lot of times, guys, can I have eyes up here, please? When you use T-charts, you do comparisons. On the ones I'm gonna be handing you, we're gonna do more along the lines of, I was saying, put down quotes. So one side's gonna be quotes from what we just read, and then we're gonna come up with questions, and I'll get a little bit more into that later. But right now, I wanna focus on just pulling parts of the story out that you think are important. I know when I was here last week, you guys looked at a trailer from the movie, and I believe that was scene 3, and they had a very important part on there when Troy was talking to his son and telling him why he believed it wasn't important for parents really to love their kids as long as they provide for them. And that was one of the main central themes in that scene, so I want to kind of do the same thing with this one. Thank you. Does everybody have a T-chart? Okay. So we're gonna go through this scene together first, and then I'll give you a couple of minutes to go through on your own and kind of pull your own ideas out. First off, when we're reading, did anything strike someone as important or a central theme? I guess first off, I should say, do you guys know what theme is? Have you used theme before? What's your main idea?
Maybe last part of that scene where he denied. I think he what he said he like denied the scholarship or whatever.
Oh, where he told them not to let him play football?
Yeah.
Yeah, very important. I think that's pretty much the gist of the whole scene too. So why do you think that was an important theme?
Because he had a real big chance there. His dad blew it for him.
Right. So, is it Josh?
Yeah.
Okay. So what Josh said was a really good point. So on your T-charts, if you'd like, you can write down on the quote side, go to the page where, okay, let's see what page that was. Do you know, Josh, or are you looking at it?
No, I wasn't.
That's okay.
It's the very last page.
57.
All right, 57, guys. So on the main idea quote side of your T-chart, you can write down where, it could be like any of these. This whole page basically is dealing with what he did and not letting Corey play football. But you can put maybe where Troy put, the boy lied to me, or you can put, obviously you don't have to put graphic language, hell or curse words or anything in there like that, but just a few lines. You don't even have to put the whole quote in there, just so I know what you're talking about.
Which side do we put this on?
On the main idea quote side, so that'll be on your left side.
Alright.
And then I'll get into what the so what questions side are in a minute.
Yeah.
So that was a very good point, and actually probably going back through this chapter, we'll see other points that kind of go along with it. Like I said, the last couple pages are basically the same, centering on how Troy doesn't want Corey to play football and why. And then we're gonna use that later in so what, but first off, let's pull out some more themes. Did anybody else think of anything that they thought was, even if something you thought was interesting, something that got your interest in the whole scene that we were reading? It doesn't have to be something that you think the author.
Well,
Go ahead, John.
well, it's not like that interesting, but Gabe finally like ate. Like he usually doesn't eat.
Oh.
He denies it.
And it was pretty funny too how she offered him one thing, just like, I'll just have a sandwich. I thought that was interesting. Side note, has anybody had a chance to see the movie yet? I know you're getting extra credit for that.
I watched like a little bit of it, like all the way up to this scene.
So what do you guys think about it, those who've seen it?
It's word for word.
Right? I thought it was very, very well done. And a little interesting fact, I guess Denzel Washington actually worked on the play for like the past 30 years or something like that, so he should have it pretty well down pat by now, I would think. Alright, so let's go back, I guess, to the beginning of scene 4, which is page 41. So we're going to try and go through and see if we can find a couple other main points to put on there, and then I'll give you a couple minutes to look through it yourself and pull out your own ideas.
He also mentions that his father was the devil himself, and earlier in one of the other scenes, we talked about him like being counted about the devil and that.
Very, very good. Yes, definitely. So we can put that down too. Do you know what page that is?
50.
50? All right.